Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In the last episode, we took out one of the bounties over at the abandoned industrial zone, and I fast traveled up here. So we'll go to the two other, I guess we can call them objectives as well. In this episode, hopefully we'll finish that particular mission this episode. But there is the potential of me getting sidetracked as always. You can tell when the Caledorn gets sidetracked. This really is a very beautiful world. Well, except for the ruins and stuff, that is. That place looks interesting. What is it? Question. Doc Maybell is over there. And if I read the map correctly, we might have to go all the way up. Unless we can jump up on these interesting rock formations. Though knowing Obsidian games, by experience, that usually is not a possibility. Any way we can go around here? Yeah. Terror rays. It's one way of dealing with them. I do like this assault rifle. Really can't emphasize how much I like it. Although I suspect that when we get sniper rifles, I'm probably going to enjoy them even more. Okay, so this gets us into some kind of settlement thing. Of course, with marauders. Abandoned Spacer's Choice Settlement. So, take out the lookout. Go. Yeah, if you come close enough, that's a bad idea for you. Ow. Can I dodge? I died, but gee, that was close. We probably don't need to sneak anymore. I'm guessing that everything that was in this settlement probably is quite aware of our presence and probably dead by now. Vending machine. Yeah, that machine here. Doesn't sell anything interesting, I think. Sealed. Okay. Does that mean that there's a back entrance then? Probably should keep an eye out for mines. No back entrance either. Do we really have to go all the way up through all those houses on the top there to get to him? Or her? Not sure if it was a he or a she. It certainly looks like that's our course. What's in here then? Some food, drink. And generally very little of interest. This house looks to be sealed off. So there is this building here, but the door is sealed, so I'm kind of guessing that there is a quest out here. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is the quest for the robots, but then again, I'm kind of guessing that the robot quest, that where we have to go talk to the boss man, is down in that area. So let's fast travel back to the community center. Titus and Troidicus. It's a funky name. Ah, yeah. We should have bought ammunition at that door. I'm not going to go back there now. I'm also guessing that the vendors on the map. Or are they? They are actually. There's a vendor down there and there, but I'm certain we had found more than that. Oh well. How does this thing work? Whoa, okay. It's high speed. Botanical lab. Oh, this is the place that the pink-haired lady
Move along, stranger.
talking about.
We don't want any trouble.
I don't intend to give you any trouble.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Who's been wandering out of your camp?
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Aha. Upbeat, a little strange. Loves Rizzos. Yeah, I met Zoe. She was in a marauder camp.
Thank the Eternal. Wait, marauder camp? Is she alright?
She's become one of them. Calls herself the Queen of the Marauders.
Queen of the Marauders, huh? That's what comes of watching serials. Rots your gray. If you could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
I've got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Ah, excellent. You seem so personable, I can't imagine how you didn't get on with her. Ah, let's change the subject.
What is it?
Don't want to insult her. I'll leave you be. Deserter. Guessing everything here is stealing. Stefan.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
I've only asked you one question. What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Any chance you can lend me that copy of the Masked Marketeer?
Not much of a chance, no. Mind if I ask why you're interested?
Zoe's living with marauders nearby. I need something to tempt her back to camp.
Zoe's living with marauders? Yeah, that sounds like the sort of sideways, sprat-brained plan Zoe'd come up with. Yeah, it could be you're telling the truth. Or maybe you're trying to wheedle me into relinquishing my only copy of the Masked Marketeer. It's a collector's edition after all.
Look at my face. Do I look like I give a damn about your show?
Yeah, you're probably right. A true fan would have displayed a gleam in their eye upon hearing the words collector's edition. Here you go. Latest copy of the Masked Marketeer. Tell Zoe we're all waiting on her.
Okay, so what are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Restricted stock. Well, that's what I needed. Need any of this stuff that you have? Fiverr. Interesting hand. And let's just repair everything. Much in here.
Hey, that's against regulation. What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
I don't have time for this.
So we have to be more careful than that. Deserters' reputation decreased. I actually get reputation with the deserters? Okay, interesting. Adelaide McDevitt.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
And just who are you now?
Suppose that weighs on who's asking. My flock likes to call me grandmother, on account of my providing hot soup and free advice. You can call me Adelaide, though. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
This might sound strange, but I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
No, I mean, I actually don't know where I am.
This is the old botanical lab, in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
No. I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space, but thanks for asking.
That sounds like fever talk, all right. So why am I tempted to believe you? Where did you say you were from?
Does the Hope ring any bells?
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Veil.
Not exactly. It's a colony ship.
Oh, you're talking about that old piece of folklore. Now I'm convinced you're delirious. You really ought to lay your head down, dear. Babbling only agitates the humors. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
You don't believe me?
Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the Hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
Why? I haven't done anything wrong.
You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
Well, let's just talk about something else.
I'm listening.
I should go. This is a very fancy tank. Okay, so let's see if we can get to that doctor. Oh. Oh, come on. Here we go. How many of there are? They really don't want the people to go this way, do they? Auto lookout. Oh, come on. There you go. So the doctor is probably inside the cave then. Marauder goon. Should be it. Else of value or interest here? Fun times barrel. Take these things. Now, yeah, we can fast travel there, so that's good. Let's fast travel to the Emerald Vale Community Center. And then head on over to the final bounty. Bertie Cotton. What a funky name. Those pipes are. Another primal behemoth. Probably regret this, to be honest, but okay. Did die, that's a good thing. So we know that we can take down a primal now. No loot. Don't look too friendly. Really could use more ammo though. An interesting stone formation. Yeah, you know, sidetracking and all that. Just want to check out what this volcanic summit. Ah, it's geothermal energy. Okay, so Bertie Cotton is standing down there. Shoot, sting. Oh, just stand still so I can kill you. Will you? Thank you. Now the lookout. Oh, tamed canine. Like so, and then Bertie Cotton, aim. You stay up there, I like that location for you. I hope you have some ammo for me down there. There we go. Shot. There's two up there. I know that there was a lookout somewhere here. There you are. Sounds like there's a dog here. Definitely a dog. No, there's not a dog there. This is a Interesting little makeshift camp. Hack this or lockpick it. And then we need to get up top. Climb this. Go. Grab the ammo and bag pick. Mock apple juice. The choice drink of marauders. Down. And that's the other one down. Did we go inside that thing? I don't think so. Oh, can't go inside. Okay, well, get it around then. Go loot the 2 marauders that we eliminated over here. Thank you, and thank you. Now, that gives us a bunch of locations. We have an objective at the cemetery, but I don't think it's at the actual cemetery. Let's go ask Zoe to go back home. We can probably run. I would be most gratified if we do not meet any primals on this different route. But there definitely are primals. Hold on. Is there like a huge gang of them down here? Very much so. We're not going anywhere near there anytime soon. So let's handily avoid that little chasm. Run back down here. Put away the gun. And find Zoe.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Stefan told me about your favorite cereal.
So you tracked me down just to gab about the mass marketeer? I am impressed.
Stefan wanted to watch this with you.
I see what's going on here. I'm being bribed.
Yes.
Well, it's working. I can't say no to my favorite cereal. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
To you. Take care. Okay, so we can fast travel down into Edgewater and talk to the constable about bounties.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Something to report?
Yep. I'm in here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Hand over Guillaume Antrim's finger.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here.
Wow.
Got any more fingers for me?
Yep. Doc Mabel's finger.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
And then Bertie Cotton.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
What's this? Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Thank you. They do have a slight tendency towards junior this and junior that here. How did so many of your people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
That doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Yeah, I heard one of your workers shot himself. Eugene, I think?
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
There was something else I wanted to ask you.
What's on your mind?
No. Goodbye. And so we leveled up.
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel.
Yeah. So now, can either get this one up to 40, or you can get this one up to 40. Find 25% more bits in containers. That's probably cool. Back auto mechanicals. As for this, we get 50% long runs critical damage. Wow, okay. We're definitely getting this one up 5. And then we can get this one up. Yeah, we get Tinker, so 2 on this. And then final 3 here. There we go. We also get a perk. And I think we want the traveler so that we can fast travel when we are encumbered. There we go. And can small visit to the general store.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Gee.
Music to my...
So, sell stuff. Let me just remember to buy ammo. Buy, accept. Speaking of which, these... It's still heavy, so that's
Work
fine.
your jaw.
So, sell bolter pistol. I don't remember where picked up that, but what's special about this? I'm gonna sell it though. Hunting rifle. Nah. Sell, 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 sell. Plasma cutter. It's kind of cool. Keep that. Also the water pistol. Sell the saber. We can. This one gives. Sell that one. That one. That one. Junk. And there. Go. Oh, that little thing there. It's the same as we have there. Okay, good. So just keeping a spare. Could use more ammo for the assault rifle, but fine for now. Or rather, we'll have to make do. So, yeah, I think that this is a very good spot to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.